Here I'd like to compare two different types of money systems. Firstly, the conventional money-based system that we're used to, and secondly, an IOU-based system such as OM. Conventional money-based systems typically have a fixed amount of money in circulation. You might have a situation, for instance, where you start off with 20 euros or 20 units per person. Here we've got 10 people who initially all have the same amount, and as the economy continues in its operation, there are transfers between individuals such that things tend to start becoming out of balance. Now, one of the things we know about the sort of world we live in is that people who have more money can actually earn more money. So as a result, this will tend to get unbalanced, and the people with the richest people in the group will tend to get richer and richer, and the poorer people will get poorer and poorer. Of course, there are this sort of unbalanced system is almost inevitable. There are ways of trying to compensate this. I mean, one is to tax and redistribute. So by removing some money from the rich and handing it out to the poor, then you can get some way of redistributing that. Another option you can do is to add more money into the system. So we're going to add another 20 euros per person, for instance, as a citizen's income. That's it's a good idea. It makes the thing look more balanced. But you haven't removed the intrinsic tendency of richer people to get richer. The system essentially still favours the wealthy. In the IOU-based system, on the other hand, there's actually no money in the system at all. So we start off with a situation where the 10 people all have a balance of zero. And overall, the system has a balance of zero. And then individuals start emitting IOUs to other members of the population. So in the first round, for instance, here we've got D, F, G and H have all emitted more IOUs than they've received, and as a result they're actually negative, whereas A, C, E and J have all received more IOUs than they've emitted, and so they're positive. But overall the system is still neutral because the positive and the negative values all have to cancel each other out. And this sort of procedure can go on and on as we move IOUs back and forth between people, and in this way the economy can function. And what's really interesting is that there's no limit to the total amount of credit. Any one of the individuals in the system can emit IOUs to whatever value they can get away with. If you can find somebody to accept to do some work for you or to provide some goods for you on the basis of you giving them an IOU, that's fine. And everybody has the same ability to emit these IOUs. You don't get an advantage because you start off with more because you're more positive. Everybody continues to have the same ability to function in a society. And the system is intrinsically totally stable because it always adds up to zero. There is no way you can unbalance the system by putting too much money in it or taking too much money out.